Listen, I'm going home. If I can get home, I'm done.
That is the sound of a man clinging to a tree in a sea of torrential rain from Hurricane Milton. And you may ask, why is he in the second most intense tropical storm to ever be recorded in the Gulf of Mexico? The man say, you know what? Instead of telling not to go there, I can tell them to go there and I will pay them to do it. Adin Ross is the author of many sins, not tragedies, by the way, such as him being racist towards Indians.
Why are there so many Indians in Canada?
Or him being racist towards himself.
Okay, I'll be real. Guys, listen, I'm Jewish. You guys know that. Walker was a great leader.
But what if I told you that it gets far worse?
I will human traffic your mother, Adin. Don't.
Hold on, can I go back? I need to start pre-watching my screen for your protection. I'm already gone. Today we traverse the terrible trend of the new trauma pornography. Every day I see the seas creeping closer to reclaiming what was once theirs. We can very well become Atlantis very quickly if we don't stop playing games. And they playing games out here, chat. They literally playing games. I talking not only Marjorie Taylor Greene condemned over her Helen weather conspiracy theory. Far-right Congressman, The Guardian saying this? Wow, amazing. Wow, I didn't expect that. Far-right Congresswoman says that they control the weather as top disaster relief officials decries those false claims. Marjorie is claiming that the libs are causing the weather. We, the developing world, we hold the consequences for their choices. The time to have done something was years before, but the second best time to do it is now. I mean, chat, we could laugh about Marjorie Taylor Greene, whatever her name is. We could laugh at this, right? But what's so sinister about what she's saying? It totally neglects the way how hurricanes are affected by climate change. What fuels, and like I say, I'm from the Bahamas. I've seen Hurricane Dorian. This hits close to home and near the bone. And what fuels a hurricane is sea surface temperature. And that's exactly what we've been cranking up. Oceans have absorbed way more heat than atmosphere. And this year in particular, the Atlantic has been far more warmer than normal. Milton was predictable. We should have seen it coming. But what may be different in this case is the fact that it following so soon after Hurricane Helen. And like a lot of people were wrapped up in that news cycle, or they were fatigued by keeping track of natural disasters. But this is exactly what we need to expect moving forward. The clustering of extreme events like hurricanes. But not only hurricanes, droughts, floods, all of that. That's what really worries me. Because it's one thing to have disaster response ready for one event, but to have it ready for back-to-back events? If America sneezes, we die. The global south is where the majority of impacts are felt. And it's one of the things that makes climate change so hard to tackle for some folks, because if it was a problem that disproportionately affected white people, it would have probably already been solved. Let's be real. But the fact of the matter is, most of the global north is insulated from the effects of these natural disasters. And we don't make the connection that climate change is a continuation of colonial violence. The pattern is basically the same. Rich countries continue to extract value from poor countries and then either don't feel the negative consequences or choose to look away. Everyone's favorite yamhead, Adin Ross. When I saw this last night, I swear, bro, I thought my hemorrhoids was coming back on. For those of you who are healthy, well-adjusted people who don't know who this man is, let me inform you some background information on Adin Ross. He came up off of playing 2K and GTA. He used to stream that online. And he used to stream with a black scent that only rivals Ariana Grande herself. Yes, Lord.
Hell no.
And for context, Adin is not black. I don't even think that mix. The only person that he could be mixed with is and On his grandma's side, he has 2 Jewish parents, but that has not stopped him from being extremely anti-Semitic. I don't know if I could even play this. This is true. There are black Jews. I was trying my best not to get into this because then I know there might be some Hebrew Israelites inside here, and Lord knows I cannot have that smoke right now, Dre. All intents and purposes, this is not a black man, okay? Let's not be pedantic up inside here. I am a pedant. This is not a black man. Now, Sneeko, unfortunately, is black. I don't say that too loud, you know. When that part of the song come up, I turn it down when I remember that Sneeko is not only black, but he's also of Haitian descent, which is very unfortunate.
Okay, I'll be real. Guys, listen, I'm Jewish. You guys know that. He was a great leader.
Hold on. Let me wheel it back. Wheel it back. Because I didn't watch the clip, right? I just saw the tweet name.
Also, the weird argument was that would you rather have your wife?
Okay, I'll be real. Guys, listen, I'm Jewish. You guys.
Anytime when you see someone talking about they about to be real, expect that person to be either be not real or expect them to be extremely anti-Semitic.
That was a great leader. What he did was wrong. I obviously so it's for real. What he did was wrong.
You know it's bad when you got Sneeko face checking you. Bruh. Sneeko's face is saying, damn, dude said the quiet part out loud. Oh God.
Also, the weird argument was that would you rather have your wife?
Okay, I'll be real. Guys, listen, I'm Jewish. You guys know that. He was a great leader. What he did was wrong. I obviously so it's for real. What he did was he killed innocent people, but he was a good leader. Like at the end of the day, like take it with a grain of salt with what I'm saying. Like,
but that's not even true. He just wanted to glaze him. Dog just wanted to glaze him. Have you ever read his text? We had to read it. It's literally just dribble. Like, it doesn't even make sense. It was just like a bunch of different vignettes of him trying to connect Jewish folkdom to everything. This by trying to just glaze Dolphy out here, young Dolph.
No, he was. No, he literally was. Like,
even I feel like is Sneeko checking him?
No, he was. No, he literally was. Like, he made a vast majority of people all stand by him, and he ruled almost every. He almost had Russia too. He almost took out all these countries, bro.
This is the person that we're dealing with. As you can see, this is a man that is xenophobic, racist against his own self. He's also naturally as predictable as the sun and my cock rising simultaneously. He is also anti-black.
I thought slaves were. I knew every country had slaves, but I thought slavery was in the United States. Like I thought. That's why Abraham Lincoln he's a U.S. president and he like banned slavery. What? No, he did. That's what he did.
I wish I was that confident to get in a room with a race and be racist towards them. That is a level of confidence reserved for an aggressively mid-white man. He's also racist towards, yes, you guessed it.
Why are there so many Indians in Canada?
Hold on, man.
A popular streamer who recently moved to Canada is facing backlash over a controversial video.
Why are there so many Indians in Canada?
Just came out the gates of the bro.
Oh God.
Why are there so many Indians in Canada? What am I missing here? Can somebody please explain why the f there's so many Indians here?
But Lil Wayne said gangsters don't die, they get rich and they move to Miami. Adin Ross gets rich, says xenophobic, anti-Semitic, transphobic, homophobic, everything phobic statements, and then moves to Canada. He also endorsed Donald Trump.
He just interviewed Donald Trump and endorsed him in front of all of his fans and said the reason he's endorsing Trump is because Joe Biden banned abortion. Guess what? It was Donald Trump. This guy, I mean, I can't even believe this. So Donald Trump appointed the 3 Supreme Court justices that overruled and overturned Roe v. Wade, which was what protected a woman's right to choose in America. It's gone because of Donald Trump's 3 Supreme Court justices.
This is the type of man that we're dealing with. Is a man that is guided solely by clicks. His North Star is clicks. What can I do to get people to engage with the nonsense that I'm doing?
I will human traffic your mother, Adin. Don't.
Hold on, can I go back? I need to start pre-watching my screen for your protection. I'm already gone. Y'all could be saved, but not any longer because I mean y'all have already heard what man has said. Why is man doing this with his shirt off?
Don't make me your mom. Don't make me do it. I'll find her and I'll make it real. So stick to your words.
You can't leave the country, so that's impossible.
I will human traffic your mother, Adin. Don't with me.
You can't even leave the country.
Yet.
That was a joke? Misogyny is a bonding practice amongst men. Some take it to the extent of doing it in practice. Of course, like you all know of, trains, like when doing trains on gals. Train, is fine so long as it's consenting people, but the way that men contextualize and discuss trains is more so a debasement, communal debasement of a woman's body. They're taking part in. Together, mind you. It ain't so much as the gal being there, it's really you bonding with the brethrens, with your so cock to cock, bark, y'all into that. That's fine, go on. All that to say that I still, as a cishet man, like I understand, like I've engaged in problematic practices pertaining to misogyny. I have to check myself and my sexism, my latent sexism all the time, especially my benevolent one. But like, I have never said anything like this to my brethrens. Bro, it don't make no sense, chat. Am I tripping? That is the man that we are dealing with. A man that has gotten close to someone like Andrew Tate in order to advance his own career. I genuinely, to hold some space for Adin, weirdly enough, because I am an empathetic being, I do believe that it's simply for the fact that he saw Andrew Tate as someone that getting close to him might be an expedient for his own career. Because that goes in line with everything else that he's done. Anti-Semitism, racism, homophobia, everything you have it has not necessarily been at his core being a situation of him being all of these types of phobics, but more so phobic being an advantageous thing, an advantageous role to presume in order to gain closer to things that you want. Because the unfortunate truth is that being phobic is not counterculture, as a lot of these conservatives then would say that are also phobic. It is not this free-thinking reality and experience that a lot of them would make it seem, that they have their opinions and they're going against the grain. No. In fact, they are the grain itself. They are the fibers of society. It is nothing more popular to be traditional. And to be traditional in today's society is to align yourself with cis heteronormative values. And unfortunately, we have associated those values to be phobic of everything that is not a particular experience of humanhood. Anytime when I go into the store, if I'm trying to like ingratiate myself to the people around me in the Bahamas, the easiest way to do it is literally just say God is good. Just saying that, out of nowhere, you will have people coming out of the woodworks, people coming out of the bathroom, people coming from behind the counter, your store clerks, your janitors, the people, the owner itself, they will literally come and in response to you saying God is good, they will respond all the time. It is so easy. It is so easy, and people don't realize how exploitable that is. How easy it is for me to forge a connection just by saying that. Immediately, I've established a value connection that you can immediately buy into, so you can believe whatever you need to of me. And this is the reason why the good, God-fearing people often do get taken advantage of. It's the way how the Lucayans lost all of their land. Christopher Columbus came with the Bible, and the Lucayans took the Bible, and he left with the land. Here we are, reacting to XQC, reacting to Adin Ross. And if you all know XQC, apart from him also saying he could buy his whole bloodline, apparently it is alleged that Adin Ross was specifically telling one person on stream that he will pay them $70,000 to go live stream the hurricane. And he wasn't making that an open invitation to everybody. To be fair, it sounds as though he was speaking directly to someone in front of his audience. And then an unfortunate person took that as an open invitation. And this is what basically happens when Adin Ross gets in front of a bunch of impressionable people. And unfortunately, some people that think that they could probably change their material conditions by pursuing a very dangerous, very, very dangerous reward.
excluded from slots yesterday, and for the last 12 hours my brain has been going schizo and I can see numbers everywhere. Wish me luck, chat. This gonna be hard. Happy 50-month sex.
Wait, so guys, somebody ask Adin right now.
Feels Rain Man.
Are we locking in $10,000? Yes or no? Are we locked? Oh,
07 moist critical.
Oh my God, no.
So it seems as though, okay, this is a very damning time to pause the video, but you literally have this up here too. Should not be surprised that if you breed an environment where your shtick is anti-Semitism, that you get people being anti-Semitic towards you as well. Very unfortunate. What's just as sad, if not sadder, is the fact that you have this guy that seems to be named Mike Smalls Jr., who is also a streamer, that basically went out into the storm trying to get the 70K that Adin Ross had teased to his audience. I don't even know if he's begging or if he's just like hyping it up, which gets me into like this weird conundrum where you don't know if he is a participant or a victim, and if he's a victim, then to who? Because you hear him saying chat, like ask Adin to lock in the 70K. I am reconciling with the emotion of feeling for this nigga, feeling remorse for the fact that at some point, whether it be clout or currency that got him out of his, I hope, safe accommodation and then go directly into a hurricane. Is it because he was streaming and he just wanted to be signal boosted by Adin in his pursuit for the money? Or was it the money himself? Like, you are part of the problem and a victim of the problem at the same time. He low-key sounds like a little bit scared, but at this point, the lines are so blurred because of the medium itself. It's important to mention that this is on Kick and Rumble. It's founded by and a part of a gambling institution. And this man is gambling his life.
Excluded from slots yesterday, and for the last 12 hours my brain has been going schizo and I can see numbers everywhere.
To mention schizo, very ableist term, chat.
Wish me luck, chat. This gonna be hard. Happy 50-month sex.
Wait, so guys, somebody ask Adin right now.
Feels Rain Man.
Are we locking in $10,000? Yes or no? Are we locked?
07 moist critical.
Oh my God, no. Yo, Adin, are we locking in $10,000 or what? Yes or no? Hurry up. I want to go home.
Yeah, man, it's pretty dark. It's pretty dystopian. I ain't gonna lie. You get me? Like, I can't lie. It's hella dystopian to see a black man clinging to what seems like a telephone pole, begging this person who has already demonstrated that he has absolutely no resolve or altruism for any other human being other than himself. Maybe not even himself, but simply for clicks. And you know what's dark about this as well? You got XQC's face here, watching, like looking down at this man's hand.
I'm done.
XQCL.
I'm done. Fuck.
Is this guy dumb or what?
I'm done. Listen, I'm going home. If I can get home, I'm done.
I saw a tweet of Adin saying he's not giving him
paying me. What the?
Yeah, he finds out that Adin is not gonna pay him.
What?
48 months. Wow.
Wait.
XQCL, have a great day, everyone. Don't be like this guy. Z.
Oh.
So yeah, this is Adin Ross actually commenting on the guy's stream, saying, evacuate, bro. The 70K was intended to Sweater God and Sam Bond, not you. You need to evacuate. Evacuate, bro. The 70K was in... Bear Buck is Adin Ross's loser aggregate friend too. Regardless if real or not, the very fact that like there's debate about it also breeds an environment where other people can very well try it. Manufactured or not, it's gonna have irrevocable damage and repercussions on people that are real. What is real for sure is that this is trauma pornography. What is real is that you have a person like Adin Ross of much more means than many people would ever be able to imagine. Manufacturing events, game shows, reality shows that can put people in danger, as well as put black folks in particular right now, as you can see, or people that are marginalized enough to fall for the bait to feel as though that they could actually go out and try to get whatever grand prize that Adin Ross is giving. And those people, the marginalized people that are falling victim to whatever scam this is that Adin Ross is peddling, manufactured or not, is made into content that XQC can react to, and then I react to. We are now engaging in it. The only thing that makes us different in this case is that we're reacting to it critically and we're discussing the ramifications of it. But make no mistake, it all came back in this kind of human centipede way to a person that is being taken advantage of. A person who thinks that they're getting something, but they're actually the something that is being got. He's not the only one. Unfortunately, we also have a person by the name of Lieutenant Dan, who was also being interviewed directly by Adin. Seems like a man of not much means.
Yeah, we got a little bit of issues going on, but we'll be all right.
Yeah, you're gonna be good, man. Like I said, man, people align, you know, not people, God or higher power, whatever anyone that's watching believes in, you know, there's always a planning. And sometimes, look, you just said, how old are you, 55?
54. I lost my leg when I was 16, cut it off when I was 18, and then when I got married at 19, my life really just...
Wait, what? It seems like a lot of chat already knows. Dixon is already calling it out. JXL is calling it out already. They're turning this into trauma. Instead of the bow chicka wow, you know, type of thing that's going on, you have this situation inside trauma where they put a sad piano behind whatever sad thing is happening on screen. Adin trying to be motivational, talking about, you know, the good thing about God is that, you know, he'll have a plan for you.
You just said, how old are you, 55?
54. I lost my leg when I was 16, cut it off when I was 18. I got married at 19. My life really just took a different turn. And then I was diagnosed with cancer when I was 30.
Dog got a lot going on.
I went through 14 years of oxycontin addiction because of that. Got off oxycontin in 2014 and then been on the street since 2015.
Wow.
So my life has been very eventful, but not in a good way. And
that's crazy.
Now you're going to make that possible. You're making that possible for me.
That's crazy, man. I don't even know what to say, man. You know, man, look, you've been through so much, and you know, you're still standing, man.
It seems as though him and Adin Ross had struck a deal with Lieutenant Dan and Kick to make some things happen for Lieutenant Dan.
Really, really good news for you, man. The owners of Kick and I, we spoke. I know you're not really aware of it, but it's okay. We're gonna help you. I'm gonna work with these guys. These guys seem to know you. I'm gonna ask how you guys know each other in a few. We were able to come up. I'm going to be able to pay for a boat for you. We're going to get you a nice boat in the range of $50,000 to $100,000. And we're going to get you a full-time Kick deal, which is a live streaming deal where you can stream your entire voyages and all your adventures. And you could have a passive income come in. And you're going to be, you're going to have a Kick deal, man, a live streaming deal. So you could live stream and connect with fans all over the world, and they could really see your adventure, man.
Wow.
And as many other people said inside the chat already, you then come to find out that Adin Ross is taking back whatever deal he had for Lieutenant Dan.
Wait, what? I don't even know what to say. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, bro. I really don't even know what to say. I swear to God, I don't know what to say.
We've reached a particular point of content now where it's just extremely manufactured, and content is getting so good that you might not even know when it's manufactured. You might not know when it's real or when it's not. Even streaming. Because people would always say that you can't hide who you are when you're streaming with someone for 12 hours.
No more.
He came to me. I never went to him. He offered it to me. I never asked for it. So then he turned around and he started saying about my history. Well, you should have did that before you made the offer. You know, if you're worried about your image and who you have working for you, you should have done your due diligence and looked me up before you made me an offer of $100,000 sign-on bonus and $50,000 a month with a $100,000 boat. And I'm going to let you go because I don't care about that. So I'm going to tell you this.
He took the money away too?
Huh?
He took the $100K?
Took that, as far as I know, everything.
Oh, wow.
You know, and that's the thing. I mean, I didn't ask you for it. You offered it. I agreed to do what you asked me to do. You asked me to be on Kick 100 hours a month. I agreed. I said, no problem. I'll do it. I'm down for that. We agreed, and then all of a sudden, the next thing I see her and see on the internet is how you're disgusted with my history and that deal is done.
It is absolutely heinous, chat. Even that is content, you know? Even the fact that you have this interview of Dan, like basically talking to someone about the deal falling apart is simply content to that person. Like the person that said, oh wow, sounded emotionless. Yeah, I agree. Because it was. Because it was just someone filming someone that is going through indigent poverty, being absolutely rammed by the ramifications of people that decide people's like him's fate over tea. This all brings it back to hegemonic culpability, or more so the lack thereof hegemonic culpability. The people who are most to gain of situations like this, from Adin to the state, pull the strings, or at least have the ability to stop things from happening. They have insulated themselves from culpability. They basically have created an environment of which we now have to just simply reconcile with things happening to us as natural. That's where you get natural disaster from. But it's not fully natural, is it? There are things that can be done, or at least could have been done, to potentially mollify or pacify or make somewhat ameliorate some of these circumstances that we live under. But it's not. Fossil fuels are still being pillared and plundered from the earth. Fracking is happening, damaging ecology beyond repair. And the fact that I live in the global south, or the fact that I live in the developing world, simply means that I have absolutely no autonomy to try to affect change for myself, my child, my family, and their family long after. I don't have that. I'm robbed of the autonomy because someone that eclipses us, dwarfs us in size, is making decisions that they can reap the rewards of, and all I can do is reap the repercussions of it.